Welcome back, everybody, to Hayes Tech ROM Reviews. This is Dave Hayes. I'm back with another overview. This time, this review is going to be on my ROM. Um, Not really my ROM. I did build it. This is pure Nexus. This is Nexus 7.0 or Android Nougat. Um, I wanted to build my own ROM for quite some time. I used to actually build Um, I used to build from base back when it was KitKat and Jelly Bean, which back then things were a lot easier. Everything was all in zip form. You could unzip, you could put what you wanted in it, grant permissions, zip it back up, and throw it together, and you had yourself a fairly decent custom ROM. And if you knew a little bit more, you could go even deeper. But with the introduction of Marshmallow and now Nougat, actually it was yeah, Marshmallow. Um, Things got a lot harder, at least for me. I couldn't do it anymore. I just didn't have the know-how. So I did a lot of reading, um, talked with a lot of my friends, throughout the Android community. One of them being Frankie T of RD or R3D's custom themes. The guy's an outstanding developer. He helped me all the way through this, and I'm gonna tell you what, guys. If I can build a ROM, you can build a ROM. Um, the source is out there. You do have to take the time to set up, a computer. It doesn't take much of a computer to do it. I do recommend, at least a fairly decent one, but you don't have to have one that's over the top. And just do some reading and don't be afraid to ask some questions. So I am going to go through this real quick. I'll let you guys see it. Let you see how far at least Pure Nexus has got. Please don't ask for any links. It would be rude to the Pure Nexus team for me to give out links to this ROM. But guys, you can build this yourself. It is not that hard. Believe me, if I can do it, you can do it. Um, as you guys can see, this is for the Nexus 6 Android version 7.0. I will show you the Easter egg quickly. And if I press and hold, you get the little kitty cat down there, which, again, guys, I think is one of the most stupid things I've ever seen. I'd rather have the game back, but that's just me. Anyways, I am running Elemental X kernel, although the kernel that came with my build, um, it was not force encrypting, and it was actually working very well. I just wanted to try Elemental X, the latest version of it, as you guys can see, 4.07, which is their just released version. It was just released a couple days ago. I wanted to see how well it was going to run on my ROM, so that's why I'm running it. Also, as far as SuperSU goes, I am using Magisk. I'm not using Chainfire SuperSU, only because I found, at least in my case, that Magisk, that's Magisk, is it just works better for me. You use Magisk and then PHH apostrophe S's super user, whoops, which is, I'll show you guys quickly. Um, Anyways, it works. It works very, very well. I've had no issues with it whatsoever. If I can find it. I know it's here, right here it is. This is the super user app that I use, and it works great. These are the settings. I've had no issues at all with root on anything. Substratum is working out of the box, although it is the legacy, because that's just the way it is with Nougat right now. It doesn't support the full blown um, Substratum theme engine, I guess I should say. I can't think right. So you're gonna have to reboot, just like the old layers manager used to be. As soon as you apply the theme, you're gonna have to reboot. But I am running Neon right now. It's called Neon Colors. That is the theme I'm running. Deity works awesome on this. I've had no problems with Deity. Spectrum's working well. Pretty much anything I threw on it. I haven't tried Tronic yet. I am going to give it a try. I heard that it wasn't quite ready for Nougat yet, but I'm going to give it a try. All right, back to my ROM. Again, this is Android, 7.0. Of course, Nougat. It's going to have all of the things that we expected from it. The suggestions at the very top telling you what you need to do, or what they suggest you should do. You have your Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and as you guys can see, underneath each one of the topics, it's letting you know where you're at right now. Right now, my Wi-Fi is connected to CIA monitor. Bluetooth is disabled. It's really cool. I like the way they do it. Another thing I like about it is if I go into we'll go into the Pure Nexus settings. If I slide over from the side, that brings back the main menu. Okay, no, not from here. It doesn't. That was a bad example. Let me go into display and I'll show you what I mean. If I slide in from the side, that brings up the main settings panel, which again I think is going to be good for developers because I see an option here for them to do some extra theming with this slide out panel. Some tweaking, whatever. I just think I can't wait to see where this goes. But I did want to let you guys see where Pure Nexus is headed and how far they got so far. So again, we're going to go back into the Pure Nexus settings, and I don't want to go there, not yet. And these are the categories under the Pure Nexus settings. You have your lock screen category, double tap to sleep anywhere, lock screen torch, media, media cover art, notification drawer, quick pull down, smart pull down, quick settings, animation. Remember, guys, this is still in alpha, so they are just building. So there's going to be a lot more added when Beanstown finally decides to release this. There should be a lot more. Under status bar, you have your network traffic, show battery percentage, double tap to sleep, and brightness control. Now, you guys notice I am running the 3-minute mod. I did get Search 826. I'm hoping I'm saying his name right. From the Nexus 6 thread, the 3-minute mod Nexus 6 thread. He built me a zip for my own ROM. It's working great. I got kudos to him for that. Let's see, nav bar. It gives you the nav bar tuner. And there is the tuner. It does work if you guys want to play with that. Power menu. Quite a few options on the power menu. It kind of surprised me for being as new as it is, Nexus being out, and actually not even being fully released for the Nexus 6 yet. Quite a few options on the power menu. Volume rocker controls. These are the controls you guys get with the volume rocker. Let's see. Display. Nothing under display yet. Then tools and information. You have your phone information, battery history, usage statistics, and then of course your build prop editor, which is pretty cool. If you guys know, what's in the build prop and what you can do with it, it's nice that they're putting that in the ROM itself. It's a really nice feature to have. And that's about it, guys. I mean, I'll go through the ROM real quick and let you guys see what's in it. You have your display settings. Underneath your display settings, your normal settings that we were used to seeing: ambient, tap to wake, font size. You click on the font size. You can actually click what size you want. It displays it, which is really cool. Your display size, which is it'll show you a little like your texting app. Right now I have it on large. If I put it on stock or default, that's what it looks like. I like the preview. I think that's pretty cool. Let's see. When device is rotated, and of course cast. Notifications is up next. This is going to be a per app notification setting. You can go down through and set up your apps on how you want them to have access to notifications. If you go under settings, this is your screen lock notification settings. Lets you pick how you want or how many you want to show or none at all showing on your screen lock. Where were we at here? Under sound, Of course, you have your volume controls for all three of your volume controls. Do not disturb, phone ringtone, you know, and all. It's all there under other sounds, not cast. Under other sounds, that's going to give you your screen lock, charging sounds, volume adjust sounds, all that. I do have them turned off because I am doing the video, and I don't want it messing with the video, so that's why they're off. Let me think here. Pretty much that's about it. These are your security settings. You can encrypt the phone if you like. I don't recommend it. I do not recommend it. Uh, Make sure you have your unknown sources turned on if you're going to load any side apps or anything from your internal storage. And that is pretty much it for your security settings. Then I will go down to the developer options, let you guys see what's in there. Have your OEM unlocked, make sure that's turned on. Android debugging, let's see here, ADB, all that, it's all there. I haven't tried the multi-window yet. We'll go into System UI Tuner quickly. I'll let you guys see the status bar settings. This is where you're going to pick and choose what you want to show on your status bar. And by the way, guys, you can see that it's showing no SIM card, but I did take the SIM card out of my Nexus 6P, and I've been using this phone off and on for about 2 days now, or since I built the ROM, 2 or 3 days now. And again, the build is phenomenal. It's been running great. Uh, Call quality is great. I haven't had any Bluetooth issues. Of course, I don't listen to music over Bluetooth, but as far as file transfers and that go, no problems at all. Color and appearance, this is going to be where you have your night mode. You can turn it on or off, automatic, however you want to do that. Let's see, do not disturb. I do like that feature. If I go to raise or lower my volume, let me show you here real quick. You'll see that do not disturb. That is nice. I can turn that on or off right from my volume, which is pretty cool. Next up is going to be, of course, the nav bar settings. And under other is going to be the show brightness in your quick settings, enable split screen with the swipe up gesture, and then your power notification controls, which is, to me at least, I think useless. And that's about it, guys. Again, this is my build. It is pure Nexus. It's not my work. The work that I put into it was setting up my build machine, downloading the source, syncing, and then actually building. But all the hard work, obviously, is with the Pure Nexus team. There were a couple mods that Frankie T threw in that I borrowed from him. Thank you, Frankie, for those. And, of course, all of his help. My God, the guy's got patience, is all I got to say. Because I'm an old fart, and it's tough to teach me new things. And like I said, guys, if I can do it, you can do it. Let's see. I was going to show you guys the SuperSuit app anyways, or at least the app I'm using. It's called Magisk. It's not really new. It's been out for a while, but it's really gained a lot of popularity since Nougat came out, and I don't see my Magisk manager. So I'm going to go in and make sure that make sure it's installed. I'll show you guys real quick. So if I go down to my ROMs folder, which is right here, go into Magisk. Magisk Manager, I want to make sure I want to install it here real quick. I will tell you guys, the only issue that I've had so far with this build is permissions. It's not, for some reason, letting me. It might be because I'm recording, but yeah. Anyways, Magisk Manager, what that does is that allows you to turn your root on and off at will, so you guys can use your Android Pay or whatever. You just turn it off, turn root off, and then when you want it on, you open up the you open up Magisk Manager, and of course you have root again. You can also set your SE Linux permissive with that. So. Alright guys, that's it. I've kept you long enough. This is Pure Nexus Nougat. It is the alpha build. I don't even think it's in beta yet. Again, guys, this is my build. This is my personal build that I built from source, from of course their source. And I just figured, I'd let you guys see it, let you guys see where Pure Nexus is at. So if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. I'm going to thank all of my subscribers, and I will see you guys on the next one.